You know, talking about that eye, Simon Brown, if he could, throw a left hook underneath and a right hand on the top.
All right, David Reid working beautifully from long range. Look at the countering by David Reid, and he doesn't stop when he misses. He continues to throw punches. The combination beautiful.
Okay, here you go. You see Brown coming in. Reid's a shot. Brown tried to pivot the punch and move away from it, but even when he pivoted, he got nailed.
Good job by Reid of not stopping the punching. See how Brown thought he was away from it successfully as he pivoted away, but Reid was still punching, and he caught him with the fourth punch of a four-punch combination.
Terrific balance by David Reid. You saw him set down on the punch he missed, and he never lost his balance. He kept the leverage on the right hand.
He got too much ice out there. That's dangerous.
Ice in the ring from the corner of Simon Brown. And Brown has been unable to answer anything that David Reid has shown him.
I don't know if Simon will be able to answer here tonight, but I will caution you, at times in his career, he's been in a desperate situation, as we mentioned in our comments a few minutes ago, and he's been able to come back. Most notably the Vincent Petway fight when he was down several times, Petway down several times. There's a lot of fight in Simon Brown when he gets into a fight.
But so far, he's just been unable to retaliate. He took a left hand again. Cannot get inside at all.
10-8 round for David Reid, absolutely.
So Reid with a three-point edge.
Now, I like the way Reid is going about his business here, Barry. He's not going crazy. He's still attempting to set up his man. He's still looking for opening. Oh, that was a nice digging left hand inside.
It sure was. It sure was. Those are those little things that you can't even really coach.
Why, Simon can't get off. He just cannot get off.
And again, Reid, very much like Shane Mosley, showing you the whole package. And he appears to be the whole package. And Brown seems content to fight Reid's fight, and he just has absolutely no chance of beating him fighting this fight.
Well, he's fighting a conventional fight right now, and that's not going to get it done for him. I mean, he can't sit back there and jab, paw away one or two or three times. He needs something to stem the tide and to turn the tide.
Good pivot.
That right hand by Brown was a little bit short. It didn't quite get there.
Hit the shoulder. He pivoted well. Reid pivoted.
And Simon's beginning to get into the fight here a little bit, though, Barry. It may be getting warmed up to it.
Well, he's nothing if not a battler. And he is a guy that if he goes out, he's going to go out on a shield.
Last important win for Simon Brown came last year in the summer. He fought Ruben Bell in an elimination fight. He was down in that fight and came back and stopped Ruben Bell.
But so far really not showing an ability to do so against the talented David Reid. We're coming back. We welcome you back. So far, Mills Lane, you've got David Reid pitching a shutout.
Yes, sir.
In fact, he's pitching a no-hitter. Here are the numbers through 3 rounds, and you can see David Reid just doing everything right, and Simon Brown really unable to do anything. Low connect percentage, and what he has connected with has not been much. Sean O'Grady, you've been in situations like this. You have an observation.
Yeah, when you get hit and you get hurt, you're out on your feet. It makes you physically tired. Look how droopy both eyes now are Simon Brown's. He is physically tired. It drains you when you get knocked out, even though he's standing up, still throwing punches and fighting back. But he's just behind the step. David Reid is too fast.
Too fast and too much of him. The only shot of those that landed was the one to the body. Took a right hand on the way in, did Brown, and it made him miss his own right hand. But Brown at least trying to work his way inside now.
Yeah, I thought the third round was not quite as one-sided as the first 2 rounds were. And whether Reid was just stepping back and collecting himself and preparing himself for another barrage. I guess we will find out as the fight evolves here. But I thought Brown at least showed some ability finally in the last minute to get some punches off.
But showing no ability to be able to work his way inside. Do you feel, Mills, that that's because of the effectiveness of the jab of Reid, or is he just not trying to get inside?
I think Reid just out hustling him. I think Reid's a bigger, stronger man. He's out punching, he's out hustling him.
Chopping right hand from Reid.
One thing I'm impressed with David Reid is his ability to land body punches from outside. He doesn't have to get close to his opponent, Barry, to land good body shots.
Now he is working that jab, and it's not a huge jab. There's a right hand off the jab, and down he goes. And that should do it. That was picture perfect.
That was a one-punch knockout, Barry, and you will not find a better punch thrown than that.
Jab and a right hand.
And not only was there the concussion of the punch, but I mean Simon Brown's head hit hard on that canvas.
And remember earlier, we saw people jumping around on that canvas, and right at that spot that he hit, you remember it was a very hard spot.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, Jack Mosley wanted him to change the boards under there about an hour before the fight.
You know something, Barry and Rick, on a knockdown like that, you shouldn't even count. You should wave it off and get the mouthpiece. There's no need to count on that.